Welcome to this free class. My name is Moses, and in this guide, I am going to show you how mini importation business can totally change your life financially. Now that you are in this class, I'll be very frank and open to you. All that you have been hearing about mini importation business is true. The people you see constantly posting products on their WhatsApp status, running adverts on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms, they are really making big money. Many of them are not willing today to take any 9 to 5 job that will pay them less than 10,000 Ghana cedis. Why am I saying that? Because they make multiple of that amount every month. Many are counting millions. My mentor, for instance, who trained me in importation business many years ago, is a university graduate, a very young lady around 28 to 30 years. Today, she cannot work under any manager. For how much? Her monthly consignment from China is more than 1 million Ghana cedis. Who can employ her? What kind of salary and allowances will attract her? She is her own boss with more than 30 employees working for her. She deals solely with beauty products. Her brand name is Wholesale Plug. You can check on her on Instagram. There is this another Nigerian lady, her handle name is Stylish Babe, who mentioned on TikTok recently that there was a particular single month she earned 16 million naira, which is equivalent to more than 1 million Ghana cedi for just selling beauty products. See, these are not fairy tales. My own story, I almost got grounded in school those days. Thank God I got to know about importation when I was in my second level in the university. That time, things were hard. School fees, feeding, and not to talk of hostel fees. Myself and other friends of mine got a small apartment where we were sleeping in tents because we were more than the room capacity for one full night. So whilst a set is sleeping, another set is prepping. That is what I mean by sleeping in tents. It was that bad. Lucky enough, a lady introduced me to mini importation. I gathered some money and I paid for the course in those days. 300 Ghana cedis, I can remember. I paid because I saw how well this lady was doing. In fact, whilst we were sleeping in tents, she had her own apartment, well furnished, and fridge stocked with all kinds of beverages. Initially, I thought it was her house that was that good, or some Odogu that was sponsoring her, only for her to disclose to me that it is mini importation that was doing those magic. See, you never know people's story until you go closer. Oh. She was in school, but was literally taking care of home. Her siblings' school fees, her parents' rent, and utilities in Accra as painters, and virtually many other things she was doing through this business. She confessed to me that if not because of those responsibilities on her, she would have been riding in Corolla to class. So when she shared the secret of importation with me, I didn't hesitate at all. I have seen display of opulence at that level. Results were obvious. There was no room for doubt. I was in desperate need for change of situation. She said the training was 500 cedis. I gathered 300 cedis and begged her. She looked at my desperation and offered to teach me one on one at that price. After the course, then I was not having so much, just with small capital. I ordered my first product. Then, after I finished selling, I reinvested and was able to start importing simple products like fashionable watches, ladies' bags, sneakers, and other fast moving products, and selling them to colleagues and workers all around. It was not long before I scaled up. That was a turning point for me. I was able to do this importation business to get quite a comfortable place for myself and virtually see myself through school with financial stress free. Since then, I have helped countless number of people to do same. And today, many of them are fine. This is the same thing I want to show you now. Why am I sharing all this with you? I want you to wake up. Some of you listening to me now, you have gotten to know about many importation long before I did, but you refuse to take action. It looks like scam for you, even in the midst of loud evidences. The question is, will you continue doubting and be calling people for help to sort out your bills every time? What are you waiting for? You are a teacher or a nurse complaining salary isn't enough. You are a student in school and you are not having enough to sort out yourself for books, hostel fees, feeding, and even school fees. Or you are a graduate either from the university, nursing school, or any other higher institution, waiting for job or posting from the government. And with this, there are a lot to take care of with money, and hunger they tear you on top. Please look sharp. Whilst you wait for appointment, you can start something. Whilst you are in school, you can start something. Whilst you are yet a teacher, you can start something. The reason I brought you here is to encourage you and teach you how to learn this importation, and also to motivate you to do it so that you can also gain financial independence. So in this class, I'm going to show you what mini importation really is, why it works in Ghana and Africa, how you can start small and become big with consistency, the common mistake people make, and finally, the kind of businesses you can do with it to scale up fast. So stay with me till the end. Why mini importation? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered how some people sell products so cheaply and still make profit? The secret is simple. They import directly from China. For example, a blender that you probably buy in Accra for 350 cedis or 400 cedis might cost less than 100 cedis in China. I am telling you. Imagine buying 10 of those and selling them here. That is over 3,500 cedis in sales from just a small investment in one order. People in Ghana are shopping more than ever. That one I have to tell you. Customers are all over in the market, online, everywhere. Every day, people are buying wigs, beauty products, kitchen items, gadgets here and there. These are daily needs. That is why mini importation is one of the fastest way to build a steady flow of income right now. Here are a step-by-step mini importation framework. This is how you are coming to do it. Now, let me quickly show you how mini importation works in 4 simple steps. The first step is you find hot products. Look at what people are using daily. Example, blenders, air fryers, wigs and hair products, skincare products, kids products, and many more. These are products that sell fast. I will have to tell you. Find a supplier. That is the second step. How do you find a supplier? You go to the online app store like Alibaba 1688. These sites are full of suppliers who sell at very cheap prices. The third step is you ship them to your home country or ship them to Ghana. This is where most people get confused because they are thinking whether the shipping is not so much, the shipping is not uh, costly. They are also thinking, should they ship it through air cargo or sea cargo? You will ship your product through verified shipping agents that will bring them safely to Ghana or your home country for you at a minimal cost. Okay, so the fourth step you take is you sell this product. This is the sweetest part. You are thinking, how do you sell? How do you find customers? It is very easy. You don't need to rent a shop. You can sell directly from WhatsApp, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, or even Gigi. I will show you all those things. You aren't going to carry your product to roam looking for customers. No, with just your phone, you can start making massive sales. So these are 4 steps to follow to import products from China. Now let's talk about 6 lucrative business you can do with importation. In importation, there are dynamics in business you can do. You can start the following business. The first one is mini importation business, and that has to do with buy and resell. And this is what I myself in particular I do, and it is very lucrative. You buy at very low prices, very, very low prices. And when you come here and sell it double the price or 3 times the price, it is still cheap. Okay? Buy products in bulk from the online app stores at virtually low prices. Ship them to Ghana and resell them for 2 times or 5 times the profit. Yeah. So example of the product. I've already mentioned them: bags, beauty product like whisk, kettles, makeup kits. You ship all these things. Kitchenwares like blender, air fryer, kettle, cutlery, knife sets, all those things you can ship them. You can ship bowl, plates, cookware, food processor. People are in need. People are buying these things like anything. I am practically doing it, so I am telling you. So you sell this thing online via WhatsApp, Instagram. You post them. You carry your business like no man's business, shamelessly, and then post them back to back. People will start asking of it. The second business you can do is wholesale and supply business. So instead of selling to end users or directly to the final consumer, you supply products in bulk to retailers, shops all around you, and market traders. You go and negotiate with them. So you can supply them with products like slippers. You can supply phone shops with electronic accessories, or you can also distribute kitchen tools to supermarkets. They will buy. This is a business that my mentor does. She moved from mini importation and she's now doing wholesale and supply, and she's making it big. She's counting millions. Because this one, it brings higher volume and consistent bulk sales. You just send your things, and then either the person, you enter into terms with the person, either the person finish selling and pay you, or the person gives you half and then pay you the rest later, or the person pay at once. You go back to the market and then buy again. It's very lucrative. The third one type of business you can do is the pre-order business, which is common, very, very common in Ghana now. This one, it works like you create your WhatsApp or Facebook group and add people to the group. Thereafter, you advertise your products on them, all the social media platform, especially WhatsApp. When they are interested, you add them to your group, you collect their payments before ordering. Okay, you deliver after goods arrive. You don't need a dime to start this business. This is the easiest. And this is the one that you don't have any excuse to say that you don't have a capital to start. The only thing you need here is knowledge and skill of importation. This reduces risk and capital requirement. Okay. Then I'll talk about the last business you can do with this. That is the fourth one: product sourcing agent. There are some people, they are not willing, or they are quite scared of buying from China, using the app to buy. Because you having the knowledge about how to buy, what you do is that you go and negotiate with them. So this is how you do it. Because you having a knowledge about the importation, what you will do is that if a product costs $10, you can add $2 and then buy for them. So if the person is buying 1,000, you just imagine $2 times 1,000 pieces of the product. That is a big money. A friend of mine that took this course, this is what he does. He is interested in product sourcing for people, and he has the market. But let me tell you the big mistake beginners make. Okay? Beginners buy from wrong suppliers and losing money, choosing products nobody wants. They also use wrong shipping method and getting delays. Now I have given you the overview, but if you need exact details like which suppliers are real, how to avoid scams, how to negotiate price, or how to set up your online store, you will need the full training, since this video isn't long enough to cover those things. So, for you to understand all these perfectly and do this business successfully, you will need a coach, someone to be with you to show you how you will maneuver, at least for your first shipping. You also need an in-depth knowledge about the shipping. So I have prepared a comprehensive step-by-step, a beginner-friendly lessons that will guide you well for a successful shipping from China to Ghana. In this complete lesson, you will learn how to find trusted suppliers and manufacturers to avoid scams, how to do product sourcing to avoid fake and unusable products. Is the key about product sourcing, is the key about importation. When you miss it here, you have missed it totally. You also learn exactly how to find verified shipping agent that will bring your goods down home at very low cost. You also learn how to find hot selling products. Okay, you will learn how to calculate your profit correctly on your sales, and also you will learn how to sell on WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram to make money. So after it all, you will get a lifetime update and access to my free mentorship support group daily. It is my earnest desire to give this one also for free. But honestly, that won't compensate for my time, energy, and skill. You have to buy me a lunch. This kind of training actually costs as high as 500 Ghana cedis, as I've mentioned earlier. But do you know what? I have been considerate enough to be selling it to people who will have access to my mentorship and training about the importation for just 150 Ghana cedis. Have you seen that I have tried? But again, I have now decided to help a lot many that are willing to change their lives financially. And for particularly you that is listening to me now. So the good news is that you will not pay 150 Ghana cedis. I am giving it out to you for only 65 Ghana cedis so that you will not lose this opportunity. This is not the price of the training. It's worth more than 65 Ghana cedis. Mind you, this is just for only those who come through this video guide. Any other person still pays 150 Ghana cedis for this training. So don't miss it. I hope you don't want to keep watching others succeed and keep admiring them. Now, let me say this. 1 month from today, you could either still be struggling to pay bills or you could be running your own mini importation business, pre-order business, or wholesale business and be making real profit. The choice is yours. Hurry now. You are getting it for only 65 Ghana cedis. That is not even enough for a day's meal in Ghana, but that can change your story forever. The price will not stay at 65 Ghana cedis for long. So simply click the link in the description below to make your payment to secure your place, or head back to my WhatsApp DM for the payment link. Don't wait till later. Opportunities don't wait. That's now.